Today, we're going to talk about the newest way to make money online, the online currency, or NFT. Unlike Bitcoins and Zcash, NFT are owned by people. When you participate in NFT, you're acquiring a stake in the currency itself. It's not just a way to buy items on eBay, it's a way to keep your items from being stolen. In this video, we will cover Top 5 Most Expensive NFT Sold on Opensea. 1. The Merge $91.8 million Art. The Merge Art NFT sold for $91.8 million. It was the most expensive artwork for Art NFT, a company that was founded by the artist Paul McCarroll. The Merge Art NFT sold for $91.8 million. That's a very good amount of money. It's a great amount of money, but the way it was sold is a little misleading. The first part of the sentence is the way that it's sold, but the second part tells a different story. 2. Crossroads, $6.6 million. A lot of people are surprised to hear that Crossroads NFT art sold for $6.6 million in 2008. When you're just starting out, it can be scary to have your business go over the $6.6 million mark. But when you're working with a brand, it's great to know that you can do that. When you're working with a brand, it helps to have a strong brand name. In fact, it's important that you have the right brand name. In 2008, Crossroads NFT art was purchased by General Electric for $6.6 million. The sale was controversial due to the fact that the purchase did not include all of the art within the house. The painting Dove, which was originally owned by the advertising agency Saatchi & Saatchi and was sold to GE for $100,000 back in April 2007. The painting was finally sold in 2012 when it was purchased by a buyer. The masterpiece that has now been bought by a buyer was sold for $6.6 million to GE. 3. Everydays. The first 5,000 days, $69.3 million. Everydays, the first 5,000 days NFT art sold $69.3 million. This is a powerful business story about a successful brand new designer getting his start and growing his brand. Everydays, the first 5,000 days NFT art sold $69.3 million. The auction house estimated that the piece, which depicts the two iconic characters from the movie The Princess Bride, was sold for $69.3 million. The piece, which depicts the two iconic characters from the movie The Princess Bride, was sold for $69.3 million. The auction house estimated that the piece, which depicts the two iconic characters from the movie The Princess Bride, was sold for $69.3 million. 4. CryptoPunk hash 3,100, $7.58 million. The CryptoPunks are the new trend in the art world, and their market caps are growing by the day. As of now, the CryptoPunks represent only a small part of the art world, but they are only going to grow as more people realize how useful art can be. In the future, when more people start using crypto, they will see the value of spending money on art. CryptoPunk hash 3,100 art sold for $7.58 million. The art sold for $7.58 million. This is a huge deal for CryptoPunk. It's always important to make sure that your art sells well and that it's a good fit for the brand you're representing. Make sure that your art is well priced so that it makes sense to your audience. 5. The First Tweet, $2.9 million. The First Tweet NFT art sold for $2.9 million. This is impressive because no one had ever done that before. The fact that it was sold for $2.9 million is also impressive because it's the largest amount ever sold in a single auction. The First Tweet NFT art sold for $2.9 million on the Opensea. When you're building a brand and it's your first tweet NFT art sale, it can be mind-blowing to see the numbers. It can be hard to understand how you went from 0 sales to $2.9 million in one day. That's what happens when you're first starting out and you're not sure of your strengths and weaknesses. It can be hard to understand what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. The best thing to do is to have a clear vision. Section 2. Is it worth it to invest money in NFT? If you're using your NFT art in a professional manner, you're investing a lot of time and money into your work. That means you should expect to get some attention in return, and it should be worth it. One way to get your work noticed is to use it as part of your branding. If you're selling your NFT art online, then you're doing something that is worth it. If you're selling your work at a trade show, then you might need